According to Hebbian learning, cells that fire together wire together. This is one of many general rules in neuroscience. It refers to the strengthening of synaptic connections between neurons, causing those same neurons' axons to fire even more often. This has a variety of functions in the brain, but it also reaffirms the idea of strength in numbers on a psychological level. The representation of this basic notion is what first caught my attention about the We Fresh music video, or perhaps what I first realized was lacking. For the most part, the girls are divided, each with their individual scenes. I'm not against individual scenes, but it is very funny how the way they filmed this video makes me feel as if my neurons are literally dysfunctional. My brain is not it's not working. These scenes are meant to look badass, which is mainly a problem because they have 9 members and need to give each member their take on the concept. Yeseo's badassery is eating with a fork and knife, and that will never not be funny. But even watching scenes where they make direct eye contact with the viewer while doing this, that, and the other thing is not effective, and on multiple fronts. I feel nothing during these scenes, and that's a big problem, beyond seeing the girls together or not. First of all, there is the question of what is going on with my mirror neurons. Mirror neurons fire when you watch someone else perform an action, so you can understand to some extent the feeling of the act they are performing. It's why you cringe when you see someone get physically hurt. It's why you say ow while playing video games and getting attacked by an enemy. It's why you should feel like a badass watching this music video, but you don't, or at least I don't. Mirror neuron dysfunction has been a topic of study, thankfully, and I know mine are fine and it's just a bad music video, but work with me here. It's linked to autism, which I, as far as I know, do not have, but it is thus associated with other problems like language difficulties and lack of intention understanding. The song, in my opinion, shows signs of language difficulty in that I have no idea what the title We Fresh is actually supposed to mean, and it definitely causes problems with intention understanding. Most of the members have some sort of prop in their individual scenes, like Bahiyyih with her sword or Youngeun with her climbing equipment. Unfortunately, in my opinion, as a result of placing so much attention on the props, the viewer is not able to organize intentional motor behavior. Lacking intention understanding is a big problem when being cognizant in life, and we already know functioning mirror neurons genuinely might be a big factor in the development of human self-awareness and introspection. This leads nicely into the fact that there is a whole other problem in that I feel virtually no emotion while watching this music video. No exhilaration, but no other kinds of emotional arousal either. Like I said earlier, the members make direct eye contact with the camera, but even seeing my bias shouting like that makes me feel nothing. I obviously recognize that it is her, but it very much reminds me of a case where someone could recognize the people in their lives, but due to some brain damage, they did not feel an emotional response to seeing these people. As a result, they assumed these were not truly the people they knew. They would think they would feel something if they saw a loved one, but they didn't, so it made more sense to think they were imposters. Something incredibly specific being wrong with the brain can truly cause such intense issues in everyday life. And does anyone watch this music video and think, yes, this is the Kepler I know? They're unrecognizable to the point I questioned if the whole thing was an allegory for neural dysfunction. Jury's thought on that one. I kid. But I do wonder how a music video's production can truly go so wrong that you are left with a nightmare almost down to its root psychology. This is me being overly analytical, and I know that, but this music video genuinely bothers me to the point I needed some kind of explanation besides, like, some of the outfits looking really ugly. It's a lot. This music video is a lot and simultaneously nothing. I'm in your head. Please leave a comment because it helped my self-esteem.